Good day, everyone. This is Lois with Diamonds and Things coming to you from the Northeast on this really warm day in the 90s. But at least the sun is shining, and I love that. I got out of work today and had to go to Walmart and get my Coke, and came home and thought I would drop in and do a short stitch with me Sunday. I'm recording this on Saturday, the 21st, so you'll see it tomorrow, the 27th, listen to me, 22nd. So if you're new here, I thank you for dropping by. I do diamond paintings and unboxings and whip and chats and stuff like that, and I love cross stitch, so I've been doing some Sunday stitch alongs, whatever you want to call it, so you can, grab a diamond painting or a stitch and stitch along and listen to me if you want, or just watch. Not that watching somebody cross stitching or diamond painting is that exciting, but you get to see different patterns and designs and things. So if you're new, thank you for dropping by. I hope you like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. And if you're returning, thank you as always. I appreciate you coming back. So this is what I'm going to work on today. It looks like I have a little bit of theme going for yellow flowers these days. That looks to me like a lily. I'm not sure that that's what it is. If you know, let me know in the comments. And I say I've got a pattern going here because I was working on this the other day, and the pattern of yellow flowers, I just think that one's such a cutie. So I thought I'd work on this one today and, do a little chit chat with you. And I'm going to start this. This is my second take. I had started working on this and realized that this is an 11 count. You use 3 threads, and I'm so used to doing working with a 14 count with 2 threads. I started working down here and only had 2 threads, and so I had to rip it out, but that's okay, because that's just the way it goes. So as you can see, it's a 40 by 50, and these are all I'll show you the beautiful colors. I unboxed this a while back, but I'm going to show you the colors anyway because they're gorgeous. This is 1 through 14 right there. I think they're just beautiful colors. And there's 15 through 24. It has 24 colors. So aren't they gorgeous? And let me just bring it out a little bit so you can see the whole canvas. I guess that's it there. So there it is. It's pretty big. And they serged it on 3 sides, and you'll see over here, it's like, I don't know why they didn't cut it off here. There's a line down the whole length of it that looks like it was put there to be cut off, but obviously somebody didn't do what they were supposed to, I guess. I'm assuming, and you know what they say about assuming. And the grid is pretty big. At least it's legible. The legend, I mean, I think I just said grid. I don't remember. I worked all day today, so I'm tired too. But yeah, look at the margins here. Excuse me. How wide they are. But I'll just cut it down when I'm gonna buy some acetone. I saw somebody say that acetone will take all this. Oh well, no, I don't have to do that. I'm thinking diamond painting, because this will all wash off when I'm done. And remember, be sure not to get this all wet, because it will all come off. At least the red didn't bleed to the back. That's good. This is really stiff Aida cloth, and I usually manipulate it, bend it around and squish it in there like that. So I guess I should have done that before I started, but that's okay. I was just sitting here doing a little bit of diamond painting and thought, well, tomorrow's Sunday, so I'll do my stitchy thing. So I'm just gonna fold it in maybe, nah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Let me just get going here. So see what I'm doing. So I'm going to work on 22 here since it's a large area. And there is confetti in here. Not a whole heck of a lot, but the grid is very clear. There's some confetti in there, but not much. It's an easy stitch. So, which I'm grateful for. I don't mind color blocking and when I do cross stitch, and I know I've said that before if you've watched me, but all right, I'm gonna bring it in here and I'll start stitching. So, what are you all working on today? And you know, with two strands, I can use the loop method, but I can't with this, so I'm going to, and I've got a long piece of thread here, so I'm just going to do this. I'm just get it in the right hole there. And 11 count, I don't need my magnifiers, which I'm grateful for. So I'm just going to pull this through here. Do a good piece right there. And go back through the hole. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just tired. Why is that sticking out? Oh my gosh. A good way to start, huh? Pulled it too far. Let's try that again. Well, they're not even either, so I'm gonna even these up here. Oops. Let's see. I just cut this off here. There we go. All right. Sorry for the noise. All right, that's good enough. Slow start here. Sorry about that. But things happen, you know, when you're videotaping. Then it's still not the same length, but that's all right. I'm gonna cut it off eventually anyway. So make sure all three of them are out there. Yep, okay. All right. I'm just gonna hold that there. There we go. Still doesn't look very, very thick. Doesn't look thick enough, but hopefully it'll be okay. Excuse me. So yesterday, I know I did a video yesterday for this morning, or I had mentioned I stopped at Dunkin' Donuts and got a, what am I doing? Got a dragon fruit lemonade. I sucked that down real quick. Today I stopped and got a lemonade, a mango pineapple. Boy, was that thing tart. Ooh, made me pucker. I missed one. That's all right. I'll get it on the way back. But I get dehydrated at work, so sucked that down. Had my water, had my coffee today. Are you addicted to anything? I'm not talking drugs. I'm talking drinks or something like that, like coffee to get you started. What the heck? All right, good deal. I'm not used to 3 threads, so as I work on, let me get that out of the way. I work on 14 counts most of the time. Or should I say the one I'm working on downstairs, one of them is a 14 count. I'm gonna cut that off. I'm getting in my way. So, yeah, I need to drink less of my frozen coffee from Dunkin' Donuts because I think it's messing with my kidneys. So I say that, well, of course, I've been dehydrated from working and receiving this week too, so that doesn't help. So next week's the soft opening. You don't know what a soft opening of a store, and if you're new, I started working at Burlington. It used to be Burlington Coat Factory, and I've said that. I don't mean to repeat myself, but some people probably may have not even heard of Burlington Coat Factory or Burlington, but it's, I don't like that stitch. Sorry, that was really too close. Let's see how that looks. I don't like that. As I said, I've been working with, I guess that's the way it's supposed to be there. That's better. So yeah, I've been working there, and I got a job as a cashier, but because the store's not, because we're setting up the store, everybody's working in the back, bringing stuff out on the floor. And it's, you know, the weather's been, what the, boy, I'm messing up today. Sorry, guys. Let me just, all right, I guess I do need my glasses. I'm just gonna go back down through there. Oh, yeah, okay. You'd think I'd know what I'm doing by now. All right, I know what I did. That's the one that I missed when I was going up. Okay. So anyway, I've been stopping at Dunkin' Donuts every morning. I can't see that hole right. Well, it's gonna have to be there. Nobody's gonna know it but you and me. How's that? Do your threads look, when you pull them through, does anybody have this problem, or is it just me? It just looks really, really thin instead of full, no matter, like I said, I've got 3 threads because it's an 11 count, but do they ever look really thin to you? Like they're just not full enough? I don't like that. And I know I could use 4 strands, but it would short me in the end, especially with, you know, one that has so much color blocking. But I don't know, sometimes it just looks like, even after I've, you know, done both crosses, sometimes it just looks too thin. Like it's not covering enough, you know. Does that make sense? I hope so. Do you ever use more threads than what's called for? I tried once, and I showed you in the last, my summer sampler that I'm working on. Or maybe I'm just too picky. I don't know. I just want it to look, you know, decent. But when I was doing the first taping of this, I had mentioned Miho's Craft Room. She's from Japan. I believe she is in Japan. I'm not sure, but she is Japanese, and she does videos every day, stitching videos every day. And she got a Painting Fairy cross stitch sent her this frame, and she has this humongous canvas that she's working on. It's a Pokemon, and it's very horizontally long, and the frame, the canvas fits perfect in the frame that they gave her, they sent her. It's a fabulous frame. It's expensive, but I mean, when you're doing a piece like that, you need something like, like that frame. Do you guys do that? You straighten? This is what I do. I straighten I take my thumb and rub it across the stitch after to straighten it out. So I don't like it when it's crooked. And it doesn't always work, but like I did there, I just think it helps it look better. Or I'll take my needle, at least on the first go through, like that. That's just funky. That's not through all the way. So I'm waiting for a package. It's coming from China, a cross stitch. That's a company asked me to collaborate with them and to commit to doing cross stitches for them. So I've committed to, I'm not going to tell you the name of the company yet, just because because I want to wait till, it gets here and have it be a surprise. I was really surprised they asked me to collaborate with them, for a long-term collaboration. And I was really happy. I can't wait to start. So I'm going to be doing my videos for them on Wednesdays. I chose that day, and they're really a good quality product, so I look forward to it every day, although I know that coming from China it's going to take at least a couple weeks, so in a couple weeks I should have it to show everybody. So I look forward to it. I hope you'll keep coming back to find out what I'm talking about. But even before that, so it's always nice to have people come back and find out, what's going on. I always love to have comments to answer and see how everybody's doing. I shouldn't have gone there. I'll go back down. I need to go up one. There we go. Sorry if I was off frame there. Trying to find out where I was going. I'm not a fast cross stitcher, obviously, but especially when I'm videotaping, making this video. But and I'm gonna go over here because when I come back down, I'll do that one. And I'll just go up. So do you do this sewing stitch like I'm doing, or do you do, I can't remember what the other one's called, but you'll all know what I'm talking about. Let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions. I'm willing to take constructive criticism. I love purple and yellow together. They look pretty good together, don't they? Purple and green and yellow, I think, go really well together. When I make jewelry, sometimes I'll make something like that combination. I am not good with color therapy. I just know what my eye likes. So, I was never artistic growing up, or artsy craftsy, I should say. Definitely not art. Definitely can't draw or paint or anything like that. So I was outside playing most of my childhood, so I could have cared less about doing anything creative. The only thing I was creative with was one time I made one mitten. My mom taught me how to knit, and I got bored with the knitting, so I only made one mitten. And I don't know whatever happened to it, whether she made another one to go with it, but and I did take back in the day, as they say, in school we used to have what's called home ec. I don't know what they call it now, or even if I know some schools don't even have it anymore, actually, I believe. But I learned, no, that was in 4-H. I don't think I learned how to sew in home ec. I think we just cooked. But I did go to 4-H camp. Where did I learn how to sew? Besides my mom. Whoops. But I did learn how to sew because I made a corduroy jumper. I'll get these together here. And it turned out pretty good. I can't remember. It must have been in school because it was in the winter, because that's the only time you wear corduroy. At least in my world it was. Come on. What the hey? Oh, man. Hate when this happens. All right. Well, this is a bummer. I'm on the struggle bus right now, guys. I can't really see what's going on very well. All right, I know you don't want to see this mess. Oh, man. I know somebody's yelling, pull that one, pull that one. But, I didn't want to stop. I don't want to stop. I really enjoy cross-stitching. But I don't want you guys to, oh, man. 1, 2, there's 3 right there. Is that right? What do you think? Not even on screen, sorry about that. Does that look like it'll work? No, I guess not. What did I do? What happened? twisted, didn't it? Yay, I fixed it. Thanks for being patient if you hung around for that mess. But I'm sure that happens to other people. The important thing is that I was able to fix it. I have that happen more often than not when I have 3 strands. What about you? So tell me in the comments how long you've been cross-stitching, and have you tried, are you a counted cross-stitcher also? I have a counted cross-stitch. It's a Richard Lorenz painting. That I really want to start. I keep on starting these stamped ones, and I need to start that because I want to, I've said this before and I'm sorry to repeat myself, but I want to at least start it, and hopefully I will finish it because it's huge too. But I'm just hoping. I've got to, unfortunately, when I bought it, I did not know about the easy count Aida cloth that they had, so I have to mark it all out. So that's gonna take some time. So I'm gonna do a little bit more here, and then I'm gonna call it the end, just because I'm tired, and it's, I don't know what time it is, but it's time for me to go downstairs and relax, put my feet up. Of course I can put it up here, but and I did want to work on my Angel of Justice tonight. I might do a little bit of that, but as every day I can work on her is a little bit closer to getting to finishing her. Really like this purple color. I'm glad there is no purple in this. That's okay. There's some nice bright orange colors and blues and greens. There's all these wonderful colors here. Sorry, I know it's close. But yeah, look at all that. I don't know, I love nature colors like that. Like beach colors too, I love that. I love all colors. Well, I'm not a big fan of red. Red is not my color. What color isn't your favorite color? What color can you do without in your world? Then I'm just gonna go over there. It's terrible when I start a new stitch. I just want to like continue and finish it, but I need to finish some other ones first before I, continue on other ones. But I've since I've been doing these videos, I've gotten more done on other ones that I've started. So I guess I'm contradicting myself, but I just like to start one and finish it actually, which I need to. My koala, I worked on that, and since last week I need to finish that. Oh, another knot. Well, definitely is time to go, huh? I keep knotting up here. Let me work up here a little bit. I really don't have much to say, but although I say that and I've been talking for, what, a half hour. Well, that doesn't even make sense, but I can't see that. There we go. See, like that one, that one's kind of bunched. I don't like that. Is there a better way to do that? And that one doesn't look good either. This is what I do. I don't like the previous one. I just tug on it and straighten it out. Pull that way, that will help probably, huh? Yeah, I'm getting hungry. What the heck am I gonna eat tonight? Oh, that's right, I went to Walmart. I bought this frozen meal, which is really bad. I shouldn't say it's really bad, but it's, who made it? Marie Callender? I don't know how to pronounce her last name. But it's a bowl, and I don't know if you look at the salt contents in frozen meals, if you even buy frozen meals. But I do out of convenience, because when I get home from work, I don't feel like cooking, standing and cooking especially. But when you buy a bowl of something, like I bought this, it's rice and broccoli and cheese and chicken. And the bowls have almost twice as much salt in them than like a regular meal will. So it's just like, and I watch my salt intake. Oh, well, I shouldn't say that. So I'm on blood pressure medicine, so it's like a scapegoat for it, but I think I'm gonna end there because I did that again. So I guess I really need my glasses. Yeah, I need to go down there. I'll fix that off when I'm done here. All right, anyway, I was saying I watch my salt content, but yeah, the bowls have a lot more sodium in them than like a regular meal. So if you have to watch out for your sodium intake, keep that in mind. All right, well, I thank you for joining me today. And I hope you'll all have a great rest of your day and a better day tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.